Hey there. Welcome to Learned by Doing, a podcast by me, Megan Smila-Burke. You can find this pod on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Substack. I've done a lot, have learned a lot, and this is a space to share lessons picked up along the way.
I'm cracking up just at the thought of telling you this story. Let's dive right in. So, to know me is to know I'm all about a vocabulary word. I've forever been this way. I grew up in an encyclopedia home. We read the dictionary for fun as kids. My mom tells a story always that my younger brother could spell encyclopedia at the age of 3. I learned how to read at the age of 3. My mom taught me. So, yeah, my life has been words and books. I was a library kid. My first volunteer gig, I was 12 years old, and I was helping the ESL program that taught toddlers at the library. I would go and volunteer once a week to help the lady there. And yeah, I've always been about some words. And so I always, I would always have questions about words as well. And I would always ask my mom, what does this mean? What does this mean? Basically, I've always been a Megan. I've always had questions, and I'm always asking questions about words, right? So I remember the story I'm about to tell you. I remember like being in the room, but I also kind of remember that same week. I can see where we were living at the time, and I asked my mom, "What does pervert mean?" And my mom, even now, she does it with my niece, and I get so annoyed. Like the lies are just like, I don't know that this is a lie, but it's just like, bro, just tell me what it is. You know what I mean? Um, and so I had asked her, what does pervert mean? And she said, it's a stupid person. And like, yeah, in retrospect, in hindsight, I get what she was saying, but she told me it was a stupid person. I go to school and then I go to my after school program. And there was this dude, Patrick, and he was annoying me. We used to stay bickering. I thought about sending him this podcast after I recorded. I'm like, no, because I'm sure I can find him. And we're going back and forth. And I was just like, I called him. I was like, whatever, you pervert. And I remember even like the teachers' aides are like, it was an after school program, so whatever you call them. I remember even they were like, what? And I'm pretty sure they mentioned it to my mom. Like she called him a pervert. And so I don't know. I don't remember what my mom said to me after that. I'm actually going to ask her and see if she remembers. I'll report back and see if she remembers this. But I remember her just laughing about it later on. And I don't know if she actually mentioned to me or explained to me what the definition of a pervert is. But mind you, this is the same mom that like we could not come home and not have 57 questions about what happened at school because my mom wanted to make sure that no one was touching us inappropriately. So she would ask us 57 million questions. So we also spoke about anatomy very straightforward, like in a very straightforward fashion. So she could have just explained to me what a pervert is. So I don't know I don't know why she told me it was a stupid person. So yeah, I think I strayed away from that word for a really long time. I actually don't think I've used that word ever since that happened. But yeah, maybe I'll reintroduce it to my vocabulary. So P is for Patrick and P is for pervert.
I'm Megan Smila-Burke, a writer, teacher, and researcher. Until the next episode of Learned by Doing, come play in my world at meganburke.com. That's MEGANBURKE.com. See you soon.